What's up, guys? Johnny Machine here. We're gonna be reacting to ACTIVEGXNG, Who's Bad. Now, I've heard this song before. I heard the uncensored version. I think it was called Hell. And if you haven't heard it, you'll know why it was called Hell, because they're just saying some outrageous stuff that ACTIVEGXNG is known for. We already know what they're on. So let's jump right into it. It's Who's Bad with Swavey, Yevz, 2Smokeyy, and Suspect.
Yo, my mama, that's hard, dude.
Mason.
Now my range on bro got touch out on that stage. I spoke some guts and I put new plates on the board or truck. In the day that night, it's an instant guide. It was me for day. SSY3ZK's deep in the baby 9. We take the fuck, we done it with blades and done it with fans.
Yo, I just got to drop that's intel. Man, fill up the dingo with goons. Go.
So, one thing I like is when groups, they'll copy each other's words. Like it's almost like they have their own catchphrases within the gangs. So Swavey starts off with, "I just got the drop, that's intel," and Suspect starts his verse on that Hotbox freestyle same way. I just got a drop, that's intel. Now man's feeling in one of their other songs, he was like, "I should have been practicing being, but I was in combo spraying machine." And then Broad Day uses that line in another one of their songs. So I love when groups do that. It's like, it's tough. It's a tough vibe. It's like they have their own culture in the fucking group.
Over there and raise some hell. Ops want us stuck in cells. Fuck that, rather send them to hell. Got chef in his head, and he got sent to hell. Got chef in his head and survived. Oh well, how? Got chef in his head, should've seen him screaming like a girl. Don't lack in the get caught like me. Shit, he shouldn't have slipped. Oh no. We the ones getting violent with the ride and get put in my spliff. Bro said, fill up or up, I said, which one we got a selection? These ops want too much attention, where his head now, learn his lesson. Gal wanna fuck with us cause we killers, free ball days in love with the spinners. Fuck the ops, we did hitters, no verbal straight into them fingers, no verbal straight into them fingers.
Who's bad than we? Wait, hold up, who's bad than me? Age 15, I'll dip it up at IC3, all we want is sweet 16. On something like MJ made the whole block, bum when I let that beat. I'll AG step or AG bop on anyone's block from my family. I some favorite rapper out, try and make the whole of Camden jumpy. With his black made or 12 gauge.
So this is the first time I've really heard Yevz. To me, this shit is hard. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've watched some reactions to this, and I've heard some people say stuff like, oh, you know, the flow is good, but it could be a little tight. I don't get that. As someone who makes music, rap, sing, produce, mix, like, I'm taking in all aspects of this. But sometimes with music, you have something called swing. If anyone makes music, you know what swing is. It's where stuff, you know, you're drumming or whatever, you're in the pocket, and then, you know, you go off a little bit. And, you know, when you're producing, it's called humanizing. It's just adding a little bit of imperfection to keep it from being stale and not feeling human. So when I hear someone's flow and it gets a little loose, I don't mind that. I fuck with that. But I've seen other reviewers that nitpick like that. Honestly, I just think that's silly, because this shit's hard.
Me and BA, that's Lucas and Bumpy. Oh man, I ride with Swavey, that's grind to the daily duppy. I'm just greasy, don't ask no question. My ball man up till I see his tenders. Man, rock about baby and let that beat. Man, blitz in the cut and you know the up boys don't feel this heat. I love a brand and Prestige that lot this where us pussy for me be. And you know I ain't took my beating when they all now got boots on me. You got the suck, got job.
I'm surprised that they bleep out the word body. You know, he's saying, I ain't talking about beating when I already say I got a body on me. So, I mean, we know what that means, but like, it's still coded and they're still censoring it. So that's interesting. They wouldn't censor that in our country.
But not up in his girl, man, get both gone. KDD, that's kick down doors and we kick down too, but ain't done too. Random civils had guns to their heads. Where the fuck was the intel from? Well, are you we thought that the petrol died, but the jerry cans full, so the purge ain't done. I was riding, sliding, gliding before I came home. Gang was doing our mileage. Why you think hella pagans dying? I was really trying to see one of them hiding. See by them man what hiding. I was like, oh, they were on live tapping. I got the pagans hiding, bro. They bruised me, road on sight and so on. He fucking ran. I back my Mindy on the mains, where you saying like book, but but he ran like Dash. How can I beef me a guy like that? Too Smokeyy, a dot lover. But you should've seen how I splashed my man. Man try leading me to an ambush, boy back fired on his bread just ran. This year I got a beef with Jumpy, but we don't beef buzz, really buzzing. Talk about us, my brother, us, bro. That gun so punched in. See me, it's a scary sight, but busy don't dip, he slip. I can't about 135, nigga, hold these hands. Dark smoke, but you ain't on nothing.
Aye, all that bro, this bro that. But is your bro really a driller?
This video so far to me, it's like I said, it's clearly higher quality than what they were doing before. Like I said, shout out to Shot Focus. I love when the camera pans over to the next artist. It's just, it keeps the energy going, it keeps the flow going. And Suspect's verse, I mean, he's coming in really aggressive. Let's rewind that. Let's rewind that.
Punched in. See me, it's a scary sight, but busy don't dip, he slip. I can't about 135, nigga, hold these hands. Dark smoke, but you ain't on nothing.
Aye, all that bro, this bro that. But is your bro really a driller? Bro got two, if you get one more, it's a special K, a serial killer. Zin Zimmer, who got keys to the dinger? Let's go.
Okay. Guy said, I have 2. If I get 3, it's a serial killer. How many kills to be a serial killer?
According to Wikipedia, a serial killer is typically a person who murders 3 or more people in 2 or more separate.
So he's not lying. Okay.
Let's go show who's realer. In a backseat that Zeg is tripling shotgun with a shotgun twin trigger. Got 1, then I got 2 who's badder. Chopped up 3, then I switched my chinger. Ops get swiped like Tinder. Headshot chinger. I make black boys no ginger. Bro from the back of the van, I know the up block in the back of my hand. 3 bro day, 3 HV scam. 3 bro day, 3 HV scam.
I've heard that out block at the back of my hand thing from, I don't know if it's Mobs or TT. You guys can tell me in the comments. I'm pretty sure the guy that says it in the other group is Somalian, so I don't know if that's like a phrase that they say or what. But that shit was hard, man. I gotta go back to one part again. Like, honestly, here's what I'll say. I think Swavey had the best verse because he just brought that evil energy. You know, these guys, I mean, they're on that crazy shit, but this guy's literally saying, like, I'm sending folks to hell. I don't think people are processing. Like, if somebody came up to you and was like, I'm sending you to hell, you'd probably run. You should run. You should run, you know? So these guys, this is what drill is about. It's about being able to flow and all that good shit, but it's also being on that violence. I mean, that's just what the genre is. So this epitomizes all that. Now, something I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rank these songs and these reviews. So it's kind of a mixture for you guys. It's like a mixture of a reaction, which is what it's supposed to be, and a review. So I'm gonna be rating the flow, lyrics, production, mix, and the visual. So for the flow, all these guys are flowing. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. For the lyrics, I'm gonna give it an 8. There's not really any filler in here. It's just bar after bar. It's consistent. The ad libs are disgusting. I mean, folks are saying shit like R.I.P. in the ad libs. Again, they're so flippant about death. They're out here, you know, doing what they do. So yeah, for the flow, 7.5. For the lyrics, we're gonna give it an 8. For the visuals, again, this is higher quality than their stuff was. So, you know, they're clearly cycling their money back into their field and into what they want to do. So for the visuals, I'm gonna give it an 8.5, closer to a 9, but I'll give it 8.5. And then the mix, clean, solid 8 for the mix. And let's see, lyrics, flow, mix, visuals. Damn, I don't remember what the other thing was, so I'll probably watch back and laugh at myself for that. But yeah, overall, I'm gonna give this song an 8. And yeah, fuck with this shit. This shit is hard. So like, comment, subscribe. I do read the comments because it's not too many of them, you know, and I see the suggestions. So even if I don't do a video on something you put in the comments, I probably watched it. And if I watched it, I'll probably end up reacting to it at some point. But anyway, yeah, that's all, guys. Stay tuned. Of course, we got more stuff coming out. I'm gonna put a link in the bio, and I'm gonna put a link up on the screen right here. and that'll lead you to everywhere else that I'm gonna be putting stuff up. So that's Instagram, that's TikTok, all that shit. Again, I'll get you guys right on music shit, drill, trap, whatever it is. Johnny Machine, you guys stay safe, mask up, peace.
Parked outside your crib, I'm in the Jeep. No questions, hopping for a ride down.